Hello again, miniature heads. It's Great Southern Ancient Miniature Man, and I've got the Thistle and Rose Vendel Miniatures Bosporan Spearmen. So the Bosporan kingdoms were a series of Greek colonies around the Crimean Peninsula and around the Sea of Azov, which were settled as far back as the 7th century BC and continued in various forms until they were or became a Roman client kingdom around 2nd century AD. The Bosporans were predominantly Greeks, as I've said, and certainly Hellenized the local populations, but were heavily influenced by the surrounding people, so the Dacians and Thracians and Scythians. And so I've tried to do these guys to sort of represent a little bit of that northern barbarian sort of influence of the long trousers, long shirts. Obviously they come with. They do come with Thurio shields, but I've done them with classic Aspis Greek shield just to sort of emphasize their Greek ethnicity. Nice figures. On the chunky side, as most of the Vendels. I'll show you another Vendel one just for comparison. So this guy's a Vendel trumpet. He actually came from the Spartan set, but I've done him as a Theban. If you see next to the Victrix Theban, he's just a little bit more solid, same height, but yeah, big fellas. I've done a slight modification and put a strap on and that sort of satchel on his sidearm. So there's some excellent Vendel figures. One other Vendel while I'm at it is this arch. I did show him before, Cretan Archer, but I've just improved his shield a little bit there. So I've very much enjoyed these Vendel miniatures, 28mm. I'm going to start some proper work on the Persians soon. That'll be my major focus. Next up, I just wanted to show some rehabilitated Greeks. So when I got back into ancient miniature painting about 8 or 9 years ago, the very first set I got were the old immortal plastic miniatures Greeks. Now Warlord Games product. I bought out the old immortal ones, and I've got to be honest and say they are not very good miniatures, a bit on the crap side. There's 3 lots of plastic ancient Greeks that I know of and that I've got, and I would say these are the 3rd best, as in the worst. And I'd painted them a long time ago and never terribly happy with them, so I pulled them all off their bases and I improved their shields a bit. I've done these coloured edges on a few of them. I've repainted a few of them, just touch them up, a few highlights to things and a bit more shading and so on, and then rebased them in quite a concentrated way. So my hope is that you sort of look at the phalanx as a individual unit rather than spending too much time focusing on each individual soldier, and then you don't sort of notice their deficiency so much. You just see the whole scene as one, and I think they work quite well like that. Actually, I'm pretty happy with them, and certainly their colourful, vibrant shields. Obviously, the main focus when you're looking at them front on. So they're a little bit smaller than your average other sort of Victrix or Vendel guys. If you look side by side here, they're probably like 10 to 20%, 15%, let's say, smaller than the other ones. So they certainly don't mix very well, but if you put them separated in their own unit, then they're going to be half decent. My favourite plastic Greeks, I have done a video on these guys before, the old War Games Factory. And pull back a bit so you can see them, and that's the best box set of ancient Greek hoplites you can get. Obviously Victrix do a whole lot of sets, Athenians and mercenaries and Thebans, so on. All of them are great, Spartans, and always good value for money, but I do like these War Games Factory ones the best, and these Warlord Games ones the least. Anyway, that's that. Hope you find this of some interest, and like and subscribe and all that. I've got more Greeks coming. Foundry, World of the Greeks. I've couldn't resist getting a few of those ones. So I will be doing a video on them relatively soon, and there's others in the mail as well, so always more stuff coming on this channel. Keep tuned in, signed up, liking and subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.